Hi, Pooch. So normally I'll send my line up with an alpine butterfly, and then the quickies available either on my harness or here. When I get ready to change my anchor over, then I'll switch it over to the quickie. I don't use a quickie often for the initial anchor because you want to make sure that they're oriented just right, and I want to be able to see that closely. Also, I make the eye of this big enough to clear my throw bag, and I'll try to do a little example of that when I go back down. Right now I'm going to take this off, convert it over to quickie, for example, if I was advancing my line and moving my anchor. So I've relocated my anchor to another part of the tree. It can be anywhere on the tree, it can be around the stem, it can be on another limb. I'm going to add my additional friction and go back down to the ground. This is Sterling RIT hitch cord. I like it. It's very smooth, it tends well, but it can tend to be a little bit creepy too, so that's a good thing to have the additional friction. But I'll have the hitch all set and everything, and it'll just creep a little. Okay, going down, you can see how well that takes a lot of the work off of my friction hitch. Makes it last longer, makes it smoother to operate. Hi, Pooch. How you doing, girl? So this kind of applies anytime you're pulling a carabiner out over a limb or anything. You want that gate to go this way so that whatever's coming past it, including the quickie, it doesn't open up and capture the quickie. So if it does open up a little bit, the quickie will pass it. So if you've ever gotten one snagged, there's no way around it. You're just going to have to set another line and go get it, because if it's snagged and it's captured in there, it drops, the quickie drops in here, well, you're kind of stuck. So you're setting your line. You take one of the carabiners that you always have on your belt loop, and just quick and easy put it on your bag, on the loop on the bottom of your bag. Of course, good bags always have that loop on it. And now you're ready to pull that up. Now, because my tie-in point up there is about 70 feet and I have a 100-foot climbing line, how are you going to tie that anchor? How are you going to get that up and over? So my line is not long enough to go up and back down, so I'll tie a running alpine butterfly, and I'll make the loop large so that it will clear the bag easily. And you can also give it a little bit of a twist, and some of that will stay there. And that little bit of twist, now when I pull this down, the bag will clear. So that's my anchor, and I'll take my retrieval line and send that up. Notice the bag cleared the eye easily. Or you can tie a regular alpine butterfly, again making the eye big enough so that the bag will pass. But in this case, what you have to do is you have to just put a bite of your throw line through there and let that tail go up. And again, we'll connect our retrieval side. That'll go up. And again, it will clear the bag quite easily. Take a few of the sticks from the forest floor. So now, as soon as that's gone up, then you've got to take this off and pull your throw line out and get it all cleaned up before it gets messy in there, and take that off. So you can see I'll take the rest of this, that'll go and pull up through the eye, and I'll flake the rest of that back into my throw cube. Usually when I'm flaking it all back into my gear bag, the retrieval line will go first. I keep it all connected, take the knot out, and I'll just flake the rest of it right into. Coming with a shorter line and a small retrieval line, I have my harness, my other equipment that I normally like to use. It's all in there. I've got plenty of room for my helmet, my hammock, a few other things. It's not too heavy. It's great to have an outside pocket that is big enough for the throw cube. And plus I never do this little strap thing anymore because it always just goes in that pocket. And so there's no sense in even doing that.